It's the time of day for fishing. Tackle packed, I'm on my way. Driving down these country roads with the sunset's golden ray. Destination's yet a mystery, but my heart's where the water flows. Hoping for a smashing mark where the school of silver glows. Will it be a sorry blank or fishes by the cast? Chucking out a 5-ounce lid, smooth hound big and fast. The evening breeze is calling with the tales that will begin. For cod bites, fishing adventures, it's time to reel one in.
Well, good evening. Welcome to another edition of Cod Bites Fishing Adventures. We're back at my favourite haunt, Makro, after that dismal performance at Paull. At least I didn't blank there. It was just crab city. I couldn't do nothing about it. I mean, it was just crab after crab. You know, even slackline bites was crab. Even the guys next to me was getting the same treatment. It was just ridiculous. I don't know what's happened on the Humber bridge, but there's a lot of flashing lights in the middle of it. I've just set up, just cast out. I'm on sand eel and black lug at the moment. Just throwing them both out. It's only a very small 6.17 metre tide. Our tide's about 25 to 2 in the morning, which I'll be here till. Probably a bit after. So it's another night session. I've got some lovely new lighting system, even better than last night, which is ridiculous. I've got a bite already on this rod. It's not spectacular, but it's a bite. The rod nearest to us is just had a few little twitches, so hopefully might be straight in with a fish. I can get them brighter, by the way. I've got them very low light. If you want to see what damage I can really do on my lighting system, watch this. That is what I could actually light it up like Blackpool illuminations. That's how good these lights are, but I'm not going to. Because I'm happy with the one in the middle at the moment. I've got the one in the middle because it's an emergency light. If you've got a bite, it instantly just lights up on the setting you want it at. God, there's a lot of stuff going on the bridge over there. I don't know whether you can see it in the distance. On the bridge, there's a lot of flashing lights right in the middle. Police lights or whatever. Quite a lot of vehicles. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, let's just keep an eye on that rod, because I say I've had twitches. It's holding out perfectly. I'm out about 45 metres. I'm not going stupid, but it's a very small tide, so I could probably hold anyway. I ain't bothered what I catch tonight, really, after last night's performance. You know, if we get anything, we get anything, but I'm sure we'll get some. But I say I've got plenty of black lug with me. I've got 4 packs of black lug, nice big pack of sand eels, and lots of squid. So I'm just sticking to 3 baits tonight. I haven't brought no cart or anything. These are just tried and tested. I know I'll get bites on them, so I'm just hoping that it's not Crab City again, because that was just pathetic last night, man. It's just, I was shocked. It was, I've never seen crab infestation so bad. And it was just the complete session, and probably thereafter. So, you know, I think I'll give Paull a miss for a while. Forecast rain about 11:30, 12 o'clock. I have got a few bits of wet things with me. I'm hoping it doesn't even rain anyway, but you never know. Because I can't jump in the van tonight if it does rain. But I've got a cover for the camera, so you know I won't be able to film with the cover on, but at least I can cover it. Everything else is waterproof, so I'm not bothered. Right, so let's watch these rods and see if we've got any jingles on them. But as I say, I've had a few little nibs. Might develop into something better. Just thought I'd give you a good intro, like. I'm fishing on the SONIK Black Sports 14 footers, Surf Blaster 8000 Mark III reels, and 100-pound braid straight through. I'm fishing with paternosters today, 3 Tacoma Manta extra pointers, extra sharpies. I've got a bait stop on there, so I can bang a bit of the back lug up the line and hopefully present a bigger bait, like. But I'm just making some nice cocktails up at the moment. I just started them as I got a bite. I'll show you what I'm doing. These are the little black lug and squid wraps. that I'm doing. Black lug and sand eels, you can see the little tails sticking out the end. You know, they're just perfect size really. It's not that you can see them, but they're just perfect size for a nice fish. So, you know, I ain't gone too mental tonight. I think I overdid it last night and put too big a baits on. And you know, you can overdo it, can't you? And I think that's what happened, but I say I had to because of the crabs. I mean, they weren't even lasting 5 minutes. Right, I'm going to take a break for now while I get these other baits sorted out. And then I'll be back if I get any major action. Well, fellas, you won't Adam and Eve it. As soon as I turn the camera off, my wasn't mental chicken oriental. And look at that fella. Nice little lip hook, look. You can't get any better than that, can you? He's only whiting, but he's a nice size. I'll get him off, give you a quick show of him, and then I'll rebait them rigs up. But I mean, that's the blank out of the way straight away. You know? And I'm not going to get an easy take off than that. You know, awesome. So we'll look at him then. It's quite a nice whiting as well, about 28 centimetre or so. Get it back as quick as possible. There you go. Beautiful looking fish. Beautiful. Let's get him back. Live to fight another day. It's not a massive tide tonight. That was taken on the middle hook. I'll tell you what, there's no crab tonight. That's 100%. Because the bait's still on. I've even got the bait back off that greedy little fella. So I'm still making baits up, so it's a bit difficult at the moment. I am actually still making baits up. So just trying to get all my black lugs off, because I hate trying to get them out the bag when you're trying to make baits up. So I'm going to get them all off. I think that's it on that pack, yep. Put my bait in my bag out the way. My bait, potentially bait wrapper. Right, so that's my black lug out the way. My new supplier of black lug, by the way. Look at those fellows. Absolutely superb. Description is just going to pop up now of where they've come from, how you can get hold of them. Fabulous black lug, fresh dug the same day, 24-hour delivery service, very, very reasonable prices. It's my new bait sponsor and I'm really happy with him. And he's just caught me a lovely fish, as you can see. So, just rebait this one because, as I say, got the blank out of the way anyway, I'm happy about that. It's always good to get it out of the way. I got it out of the way last night, believe it or not. First cast, like I just did. But that was the end of it after the crabs, you know. Anyway, enough of the crabs. It don't look like there's any tonight, because the other hook's got his full bait on it. So, you know, I'm really chuffed about that. That means I can fish well tonight and not worry about bloody crabs eating my bait. At least I know a bite's a bite. There's hardly any wind, about 2 miles an hour if that. It is due to get up tomorrow because there's a storm coming in. Is it Storm Catherine or something? I can't remember what it is, but I just got that caught. It's the only problem, isn't it? You get your bloody hooks caught around your rubber line. Right. I've done slightly longer paternosters tonight as well. You know, the snoods. About 14 inches. I don't usually do them that big, but I just fancied a bit of a longer length. Let's get that out there. I'm out about 40 metres, 45 maybe at the most. It's holding lovely, so, you know. Right, I'm going to take a little break. You've seen the fish. I'm off the mark. It might be one of them nights where it's a cracking night, so I'll see you in a while. Brought you back, so I've got a stonker of a bite on this rod. Stonker of a bite. Just hope I haven't missed it, because I was bringing the other rod up. I think I'm out on the other one as well. This was a cracking bite, this. Could be a decent fish, this. Could even be a, dare I say it, a double header. I've got stuck, I don't believe it. I've got the fish though. Yeah, I've got it. Should have leant over the wall when I got it. It's a nice fish though. Give me a beautiful bite that. It's off like the bloody clappers. Oh, that's a nice big whiting. It's 34, 35 plus this fella's, I'll show you in a minute. That's if it is a whiting, I had a close look at it. Sorry about my head torch. I'll get you near the other fishy. But look at that one. That is a damn big fish. You only give me a cracking bite. Let's just have to get that hook out. He's took it down the old belly. It's not that far, I can see it though. I've only got one hook on there, so you know it's not as bad as it looks. Nice big fish though, that. That's takeoverable, that. Right. He's got hook, fellas, so I'll be taking him home. Got my bait back. Unfortunately, he's not going to survive. He swallowed it completely. So I'll take him home and eat him because he's big. I'll just check him. Yeah, he's definitely a whiting, but he's a bloody big one. Look at the size of that for a whiting. Massive size whiting, that. Good 34, 35. I'll definitely take him home. I'll sort him out in a minute. It was a big fish. So it was a few more that size. Well, that's two fish, fellas. I got that one just on black lug. Yeah, that was just purely on black lug, that. The other one's got sand eel on it and black lug. I'm lucky I got that back though, because I got trapped on the wall. Because I usually put my rod out on an angle and try and get over the wall if I've got a decent fish. And I forgot to do it. I've got my mic a bit close to my mouth tonight because I've got nowhere else to put it, so if it's a bit breathy, there's not a lot I can do about it. Just checking my bait. This black lug is killer, I tell you. Lovely black lug. I'll keep it black lug for now because I've got plenty of it. But when you've got worms this size, fellas, look at the size of these. Look at them, they're Jurassic. Size of that. Wow. Fantastic supply of this fella, I tell you. Just look for his details in the description. He does mail order as well, so got to get this off because it's well tangled. This, I think I've got it. Yeah. Right, I'm going to stick to black lug for now. I'm just going to fill this line up because as I say, I've got quite a lot of black lug. Just got a tash hair in my mouth. I hate that. Anybody who's got a tash will know what I'm on about. Well, that's all right. 2 cast. Well, it's actually 1 cast, isn't it? I think the other ones are going as well, fellas. While I'm threading this, it might be. Look at the bait on that. I mean, who's going to resist that? Because I've got bait stoppers on, I can slide it up the line, like make it into a big long bait. I need to get at least 20 fish tonight. I know I'm greedy, but after last night's performance, you know, I'm owed myself some. Definitely owed myself some fish. So my fishes just fell over the wall. I'm going to have to go get it in a minute. It's a long way around there now. But let's go get it. Mind you, our kid's coming in about 10 minutes, I think. He can pass me it. I've already dispatched it, so there's no worries. Right, just check that ain't wrapped. Because it bounced. No, it's fine. Right, I'm going to keep this at about 45 metres. Because it's holding lovely. I'll try and turn this not into a 3-hour video. Like, if there's a lot of catches, I'll, you know, if there's any of that little tiny things, I'll just don't put them in. I'll tell you about them as I'm going along, but you know, I might get them all in, you don't know. Just don't want to make the video huge. I love it when it's only about 6.1 because you can cast out a lot further than normal when the tide's coming in, and you know it's not going to pull around too badly. Right. Turn that light off. I don't want to waste my lightage. Well, it's been beautiful up to now. Two fish already. Can't go wrong, fellas. Well, I'll take a little break for now then while I sort this mic out for a start. I need to pull it down a little bit so that you're not getting a lot of breath. And, you know, it'll be a lot better like. So I'll catch you in a bit. Right, I brought you back because I've got a bite on this rod dearest here. Quite a few twitches on it. That's the one with the sand eel and the squid on it. Probably a whiting, like, because it's not out big. It could even be a flatty. I'll definitely pull it because it's been going for a few minutes. Like, I was hoping it would just definitely fish on. Could be a flatty. Won't make the same mistake I made a minute ago. Make sure I lean my rod over. No, it's a whiting, I think. But it didn't give me a massive bite either. But we've got another fish. That's 3 casts, 3 fish so far. There we go. 3 casts and 3 fish. How big's it going to be tonight? Another one smashingly hooked. Look at that. Straight in the lip. Don't want to drop him because I'm going to put him straight back, but I'll show you him anyway. I get hold of him. He's a wriggler, I'll give him that. Right, there you go. Lovely little whiting. Get him back. That was on there. Sand eel. That was one I took him on. Sand eel and squid. I'll bang that back out because there's nothing wrong with it. It's only just gone out that not long ago. So you can go back out, but that's 3 casts, 3 fish. Forgot to charge me bloody lights. It's my 3rd session on them. So that was a bit of a mistake. But because to be fair, I know I said I was going to fish last night when I was at Paull, but you know, I looked at the weather forecast and it said rain tonight, and I thought I had enough of that last night. You know what I mean? It was horrible. It was an horrible, crabby, rainy, you know, not very happy fishing night really. That's tangled, that's sorted out. But I've enjoyed it. Like 3 casts, 3 fish, you can't go wrong, can you? I've got it sorted. Could be one of them nights because I'll be here for bloody ages, like. So it could be a long night. Don't know, I pulled the camera on too far, but I'm gonna knock this out about 40 metres or so. It will swing round a little bit because there is still a little bit of pull there, but it's not horrendous. It's not going to end up, you know, absolutely miles like. So I'll leave that there for now because I've got a feeling that's going to cross that one. It's well over that one anyway, so I'm not worried about that. Right, so I'm happy fella tonight. It's been a great session so far. You know, long may it last. It'll be one of them where I'm out of breath all night because I'm up and down like a yo-yo, making bait and pulling in rods. I've got 4 hooks out there tonight, so you know it's all bloody well good, isn't it? Could be a stonking night. I'm looking really forward to it now because it's quite warm tonight as well. It's not cold or anything. There's hardly 0 wind. Saying that, I've got breath. Look at that. But I've got that much thermal gear on underneath this jumper, this hoodie. I'm not going to get cold. I'm actually sweating, so you know I've got my thermal woolly thermal body top on, so it's going to be nice and toasty for me tonight. But right, I'm going to take a little break then. And I'll be back when them rods start going again. Right, I didn't have time to get the camera on, fellas, because my rod was going like the clappers. But it's fish number 4. Nice size fish. It's a nice lip up whiting. I'll get him out. You might end up with me away on this fella. Just check he's a whiting because I've got no light on. Yeah, he's a whiting. It's fish number 4 though. There you go. We get him back. That was taken on just black lug. So black lug's doing the business. I've just made these up for some cod. Just made up 10 of them bad boys. 10 of those big fellows, so they'll do the business. 2 black lug on each and a full squid. Be knocking them out shortly. It's nice to be among the fish early though. What's the bait like on that one? I'll just probably bang another black lug on there for now. Just slide it up the line. I'm not going to shake on the bait tonight. I want some good fish. You know, if I could put plenty of bait out there, I might get some big fish. I don't like the look of all that cloud coming over either, but you know, what can you do? It's the classic slide it up your line tactic. Just keep adding more. Eventually it'll get nipped off or it'll just wash off. I mean that is huge bait like for just black lug. I don't mind putting it on in excessive. I'm getting fish like. I know they're only whiting, but you know, you can't find the cod if you don't have a go at them, can you? So let's just knock this out. Still sticking to 45 metres or so. I don't want to go too far. Obviously as the tide gets higher and it eases off a little bit. I mean it's not bad now, but you know, near top of tide, an hour before you'll probably be able to knock it out 60-70 metres. Be nice to get something other than a whiting at the moment. But what can you do? You can only get what's in front of you, can't you? I'm not grumbling, like, so it's more enjoyable fishing tonight than it was last night, that is a fact. I've done exceptionally fantastic at Makro. Paull ain't fishing that good at the moment, not that I think anyway. I've been there twice and, you know, I've had a couple of fish, so it's not fishing that well, Paull. But you know, you can't have everything your own way, can you? I've been spoilt in the last few months, so, well, in the last month or so. It's got bloody cold now, there's a wind getting up. So, right, I'll be back, fellas, when there's some more action. This could be a hell of a long video if there's a lot of fish. Right, I brought you back because I've got a bite on this rod, the one nearest to us. My tip lights are going a bit because I forgot to charge the bloody batteries up. It looks like I might have a fish on this one. It's been going for the last minute or so. So they've both got big baits on now. That one that it's going on there, see, it's definitely on that. It's been going quite a bit. I'll pull it in anyway. You know, it's going to be a fish there. I would have thought. Yeah, I've got a fish. Feels heavier than the others that I've had, like. Definitely a fish though. Feel it wriggling. Well, it just shows you. I could feel that wriggling, must have got off. I could definitely feel it wriggling, so it's like it slid off that bottom bait looking at it. The bottom bait's been nearly, well, it's nearly off the hook, as you can see. So it's obviously slid off. That one's going now. I'm gonna have to leave that a minute, fellas. Let me just get this back out real quick because that other rod's going. And let's get that back out. Tiny bit of weed on this one as well. That's the first time I've pulled in with a bite tonight and not got the fish, so you know, it shows you can't win them all. Definitely got a bite on that other one though. Whether it comes to out or not is another matter. But wind's getting up now. There's rain moving in to the left of us. I've got a feeling in the next, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, it's going to rain. I'm looking at what I've seen the distance. It might be an heavy session. Like, let's move you back over there because I don't want to catch you with the camera. But yeah, there's definitely a bite on the other one. Keep an eye on the other rod for me. It's going like quite a lot, that one. But I don't want to have both rods out the water because you get a lot of tangles here on this fence if you don't get them out. Let's get that one out. And I'll pull this one in a minute probably. I don't know where that's going to end up. It's been some nice bite action tonight. I hadn't had any crab because the bait's been there, so you know, compared to last night, it's chalk and cheese like. I don't want to turn the camera off because I know I'm going to put it back on in a few seconds because that other rod was going. I'll leave you on the other rod anyway because it was definitely going. See, it looks like they're only whiting, like, I ain't had no spectacular. There's been no drop backs, no slack liners, not like that. It's just been them little wigglers, though. They're definitely flat, definitely whiting. I mean, the haddock give you similar to a cod bite. It's off again, that rod, look. I'll give it one more chance and I'll pull it in. I'm not that desperate because I know it'll probably be whiting, so. That's the one with the black lug on it, quite a lot of it. I mean, if it's whiting, 9 times out of 10 they'll hook themselves anyway. The persistent little suckers, them. It's got 30 more seconds and I'll turn the camera off because I don't want to watch a rod that's playing funny buggers like. So I'm not that desperate because it's only a little nibble like. Ugh. There is another hook out there, so. Right, I'm off for now then. If I get a fish on that, I'll just bring it in and show you it because, you know, I don't want it to happen again. So I'll see you in a bit. We're back, fellas. Double bloody header. That one that I told you about where I kept getting little bites on it, it's a double header. They're only whiting, but both lip hooked, both on worm. There's the first one. Little whiting, he can go back. And then there's the second one. Perfectly hooked. I mean, you couldn't get better hooked if you tried. Don't come out easier than that, do they? That's a nice one. So that's fish number 5 and number 6. Oops, we'll get him back. Good job it's only a little bit down there. That's 5 and 6. All on that fantastic black lug. It's a killer bait. That's doing the business. I'm going to tack a bit of I'm going to tack a little bait on there. I've got 2 little baits made up, so I'm going to tack them on. Is that one off and all? Oh, fellas, I've got a bite on the other one. Yeah, he's on as well. Is that one safe there? Yeah. See if it goes again. Yeah, I've got a bite on this one and all. This could be fish number 7. Don't know how big the initial bite was because, well, this one feels heavy. God, what's this? This does feel heavy. Feels heavier than them other 2 I've just pulled in. Probably a big whiting. There's fuck all on it. I don't believe it. That was heavy as hell. Not often I swear, fellas, but that was really heavy. There's nothing on it. Apart from weed. Let's have a look at this because it's sliding down a bit, that bit. So I can just. Well, I'll disappear for now because it might take me a while to sort these 2 rigs out, but there we go, fish 5 and 6 together. So I'll be back. We'll probably fish them. Rods have been going absolutely mental and I can't keep up with it. I just cast this back out and within 10 seconds of it hitting the water, I got a fish that gave me an almighty bite. And that's all it is. It's just that little fella. The right feisty little fella. So that's fish number 7. Get him back out. It's mental at the moment. I mean, there's bites everywhere. It's absolutely mental. Compared to last night, it's out of this world. Let's add a bit more bait on that. I might whip a sand eel on it anyway, just to say I've done something different. But it's just going crazy, man. Crazy. The last 5 or 6 minutes has been crazy. I was on the phone to my brother and I lost 2 good bites fish. because obviously I was on the phone, and by the time I got to them, you know, I would have bloody lost them, like. But you know, that's the way it goes. But they're taking absolutely anything. I've tried all kinds of, well, all 3 types of bait, and they've taken a lot, so they're not even fussy tonight. I'll put a bit of sand eel on now, so let's see how that does. So I've got sand eel on one and black lug and squid on the other. Is it black lug and squid? Yeah, black lug and squid on one, sand eel on the other. It'll be interesting to see what happens when I lob that out, but it's holding at a good 50 metres, and you know, there's no problem holding out. Wind's getting up, the rain's held off for the time being. I've had a few little spits, but not to write home about, not to put your gear on or anything like that. It's very light, but the wind's getting up a bit, so I've had to turn my box round the opposite way to sort of block the wind. Otherwise it'll be real blowy on the camera like it will be now as I'm walking into it. I'm going to sit with my back to it in a minute and move the rods, so it should be a lot easier to film. As long as it doesn't absolutely chuck down like. Well, the rod's off, can you see it? The other rod's going. This is what it's been like. There's not always a fish there though, I mean they've just been bloody greedy tonight. But the bite action's incredible. Some of them you just can't get the camera on in time because you don't want to be losing every fish that you're trying to get, like. I was going to move the rods, I've got all my gear set up to this side now, but I just haven't time to do it because every time I cast out the bloody thing goes. I mean, you just see me cast that rod out, you watch that rod that's just gone out. I'll see if I can keep you on it, and it's been in the water, what, a minute? Just keep an eye on that rod and you'll see, it's crazy. You know, it's a shame I ain't got a cod or an haddock yet, but I mean, you never know. It's only early in the tide. I tied him well about 1 o'clock or something. Probably even later. And it's only a small tide. Sorry, I have figured on it. Anything below 7 around 7 or just below, you get more fish for some reason. When I fished it real high, like 7.6s and 7s and stuff, nearing 8, it's not as good. I think the fish prefer it at like a mid-tide really. But yeah, I've had some nice bites. Some of them look like bigger than what they've been like, but you know, because it's there's no pull tonight, you know, you're seeing everything, and obviously you see better bites of braid anyway. Well, the tip lights have gone anyway. I mean, they've lasted 4 sessions, so I can't grumble. So that works out about what, about 32 hours. I never charged them when I got them, so I doubt if they'll have been fully charged. So I did have a spare pair of batteries what I'd charged and forgot to bloody bring them because I was in a rush to get out. Why I was in a rush I don't know, but I was. So I'm going to off for now because, as I say, this video could be extremely long if it carries on the way it's going. That's 7 fish so far, and it's only bloody early, so I'll see you shortly. Right, brought you back to the far rod. I've had some bit of action on that far rod. Light it up a little bit more for you. Been quite a bit of action on it. Probably only whiting, like, because that's all I've had tonight, but you see it moving there, can't you? Put you a bit closer to it, like. See it? It's only whiting though, I do believe. Hell of a lot of bite action though tonight. I managed to move my base. Which is all good. Don't want to rush into it because, as I say, big chunky baits. I've missed a few because I've rushed them. You get a bit carried away when you see your rod jingling, don't you? But you know, sometimes you better off just learn to have another snap at the cherry and then go for it. It's started to rain. This could be it. This could be the big storm coming in. It's got real windy. Conditions are lovely out there, like, you know, it's not ripping you through real fast, so still having a go at that. I had no crabs tonight, and I haven't. Oh, there you go. I think it's on that anyway. Yeah, it feels like I've got it. Could even be two. Looks like I've got it anyway. It's only a whiting, like, I think. Quite a way out as well. No, it's not on. I don't believe it, man. It's they're escaping tonight, these fish. I've had 6 fish so far, but I have lost a few. You know, there's no reason why I shouldn't be getting them. My hooks might be just slightly too big though. I've got 3 O's, 3 O's on. I usually fish 2 O's. That's the one it's had, look. Took the middle out. So I'll just I'll replenish that with some fresh stuff. Strap some black lug to it. I'll strap some nice black lug to that to fill it up. That's all I've been really doing tonight, packing the baits. Because you know, there's multi layers of stuff on here. There's all bits of all sorts. It's like a fish pie. Like a mixed grill of sorts. I've decided to give these one more go. I don't really like them because they keep snapping off. They're really fine. I mean, they're no good really for fish baits because that rod's going now. I want to get this one out first though before I pull that in. I know it's off, but I mean it'll still be there hopefully. I'll show you that wrapped around the end. I'm not in any rush. I've had 6 fish. You know, it could be a rugby score at the end of today, the amount of bites I've had. I've probably lost as many as I've had. Nothing wrong with the hooks, they're showing beautifully, it's just that some of them just aren't taking for some reason, I don't know why. Shouldn't be any reason. Be nice to get a little cheeky haddock, wouldn't it? I have cast over this rod, but I've knocked it out a good 20 metres further, so I'll put it at this side because the chances are it's going to overtake it anyway. I know I've had some knocks on that other rod, but I think they're just nibbling. Been hard to capture the bites tonight. The pulling, I think I've only had about 2 pullings because, you know, both rods have been going most of the time, and by the time I've got to the camera I thought, well, I better get them in because I'm going to lose them both. So, you know, this is what's been happening. So I'll be back shortly anyway if I get any fish. Another beautiful fish. It's a nice big white in that. Size of that one. They're getting bloody bigger. Beautiful fish. Just check he is white in because I ain't got no lights on here. I'm looking like you in the dark. Yeah, he's definitely white. Look at the size of him. Lovely fish that. Some gorgeous fish in here. Let's get him back. That's fish number 7. He was taken on. He was taken on that cocktail with about 16 different baits on it. I don't think they're that fussy tonight, really. It's just one of them nights where we've come on the feed, so you know it could be one of them red letter days. I've got loads of time to go. Yeah, probably 3 hours or so left. I'm not shaking on the bait either. I'm going to whip another big black lug on that. Now I'm putting some absolutely huge black lug. Look. That's the length of the lug I'm putting on them. No shaking on the bait today. You know, if you want some fish, you've got to be generous with the bait. It's exactly what I'm going to do. The point is taking the bloody thing home. That's what I end up doing. I end up taking loads of bait home. When really, you should just use it. You take it with you, get rid of it. Better be in the fish than in your freezer, being frozen for the 14th time, innit? That other rod was knocking, but there was only little knocks, so I never pulled it in. I mean, it could have a little flatty on it or something. But I mean, the one good thing tonight is there's been no crab. So I'm well chuffed about that. Because that's what was causing the most hassle, the crab. Last night. I think if it wasn't for the crab last night, I'd have had some good fish. I just couldn't get over them. No matter what I did, you know, I just couldn't get rid of them. I mean, I stuck it out for as long as I could, really. There was just no chance of getting the fish at the bait leak. I'll cast it from here like I did last time, because it's just a lot easier casting from here. You know, I'm not shaking on the distance either. You know, it's out a good 50-60 metres minimum. That rain is starting to come down now. That's why I put my coat on. I'm not going unless it's absolutely torrential, because I've got some wet trousers on, and this is not 100% waterproof, this coat. So you know, it's not 100% waterproof. But I'm just enjoying myself tonight. It's been great. So I shall take another little break, and I'll have a chat with you shortly. I would have attempted to get that last fish on the reeling, but it was such a good bite, I didn't want to lose it. What's the battery like? Not bad. So 7 fish isn't bad at all, really. I reckon I'll definitely reach double figures the way things are going. It'd be nice to get an haddock or a cod, just to top the night off. Like, I don't want to be greedy. I want, you know, loads of them. Like, but it would be nice, obviously. But you know, it's nice to just get an haddock or a cod, you know, because haddock are just as hard as cod to get these days. I mean, as I said, going back a few years, you didn't even see them. I don't think anybody would have thought around here they'd ever catch an haddock in the Humber 2 or 3 years ago. But they're definitely showing in numbers now. Right, we'll be back shortly, fellas, when there's more action on those rods. Right, I'm back. I've got an almighty rattle. I ran to my rod, thinking it was a bloody big fish. I mean, it's a decent sized whiting, but lip hooked as well. These whiting are huge in the Humber this year. It's a good 30 plus centimetre that. The size of that. They're getting massive. Let's get him back. That's fish number 8. I could take these home because they're well big enough to eat, but you know, I don't really want any more fish at the moment. I've got enough. I don't take what I don't need, obviously. Unless the gut hook like that one earlier. Right, it's time I had new bait on this one. It's turning out to be a fruitful session, this. I've had really good action. It's been good all night, I'll be honest with you. Action's been perfect. I'm going to try a squid head now. I've rolled some black lug up with some squid heads, look. So I'm going to put these on, see what these go like. You know, I'm going to try everything tonight. I'm going to try and get a cod if I can get one. Be nice to get a cod. Obviously, if I don't get one, I don't get one. After last night, I'm just happy I've had a few fish. Make sure that's well wrapped around that edge of that. Oh, because I don't want it sliding down. Crisscross. And then right to the very top of the hook. And that should do it. Bait stop on there, so it's not going to go any further. That just looks really juicy. If I was a fish, I'd get my knife and fork out to that one. So look at the other. Yeah, that's been well mangled, and I'll change that as well. This is the one I had, I've been using sand eel, and I've had some fish on it, so you know it's worked. But it's time I change the bait on it now, because I want a cod if I can get one, obviously. And you know, some beautiful bait tonight. I cannot grumble whatsoever. I'm just hoping that these baits, another big one going on, I'm just hoping these aren't too big and I haven't priced myself out the market, because it can happen. You put too big a bait on and then your bites dry up. I've done that before. The thing is, when you're getting a steady flow of fish, it's keeping you interested. It's keeping you excited and interested, and keeping your attention. When it goes quiet, you tend to get a bit disheartened, don't you? And so it's always nice to keep pulling fish in, even if they're only whiting. Yeah, after about 30, you probably get really sick of it, like. But you know, it's that fish 7 I've had, or fish 8. I've probably talked myself out of that now. I think I've had 7. I could have had 8. I don't know. I certainly lost quite a lot, put it that way. A lot of them I've lost. I've had loads more bites than I've pulled in. You know, you can treble the bite action that I've had to what I've pulled in. And that's mainly probably due to the fact I have had lots of bait on my hook. Maybe that's what's caused it. Too much bait on your hook. And not enough room for the fish. But what I'm happy about is tonight I can really knock it out 70-80 metres and it's holding. That's when you can get a bit of confidence in, because if you can get it out there, you've got a chance of that big fish, haven't you? That may drift quite a lot because I have knocked that out quite a long way. That's it's over that rod already. I may have gone too far with that one. We'll find out. But at the end of the day, you know, what can you say? Right, take a little break for now and I'll be back shortly. Right, I brought you back because I've got some action on the far rod. I don't know if my land's across though, so I've got to be careful here. I've had quite a lot of bites on it. I'm not sure my lands have crossed, they're very close together. I don't really want to pull them both in. That'd cause me major problems if I did that. I just can't see how far they are apart. Let's have a look. There we are. Sorted it. There is a bite on the one nearest to us now because I've hopped it over. I didn't want to pull it in. I sat there and watched it for a bit. There you go. Actually, the other one's going now as well. I've got a bite on both. That's definitely on that one, but it looks like. Definitely. It's raining and all now. Oh yeah, there's a fish on this one. I don't have them over me with a land though, I'm hoping I have. I think I am. This feels like a good fish, fellas. Could be an haddock, this one. Actually, it's either an haddock or a big whiting. Oh look. God, that's a monster. That is it's a whiting, but it's about 38 centimetre. Probably bigger. I ain't got my measure with me, so I couldn't tell you, but right, this is one hell of a whiting. No wonder it gave me a big bite. Just make sure he is a whiting because he's huge. He is. Look at the size of that for a whiting. Now that is a fish. Look at that beauty. That's fish number 9 because I've just thrown a Rockling back, by the way. I forgot to mention it. I got a little jiggle. I pulled my rod in, there was a Rockling on it. But it was a right slimy little sucker. So I had to toss him back because he kept sticking out my hands. So that's fish number 9, I do believe. Could be 10, I don't know, but I think it's 9. They've all been whiting apart from the Rockling, what you never saw. That was taken on the squid heads. The big baits I just slung out. The action's still beautiful out there. I mean, I've had bites all night. You know, they haven't always been fish, but I've had bites all night. What more can you ask for? Just got to hope this rain don't go really mental, so I won't be able to film. Because I've got a bit of wet gear for a gentle downpour, but if it absolutely pulverises down, I can't film in it. Because I've got my medium mod on and it'll ruin the camera. Because it's not waterproof, that mod on. But the stamp of whiting this year has been class, really. I mean, some beautiful whiting. I did have a bite on that other rod, which is what I initially put the camera on for. But obviously, the other one went at the same time. I'll get that off, because I don't need it all on. Still got a light on, I don't know. Put all 3 lights on it, be silly. Right, I've got a bit of obstruction there, because I can't see that other rod. I'll knock that one down a little bit. There we go. They haven't crossed again, have they? Yeah, they have. Got my O light on tonight, and it's super bright, as you can see. You've got a spotlight on it that is really bright. If you need it for desperateness, it's there. So I do change my head torches now and again, because I get sick of wearing the same one. I've got that many now. But I think that's just that rod is moving, but it's pull. I think that surely it can't be a fish. I'll just put it out there. It does look like pull, that one. Defo looks like pull. I've got my little bobble hat on as well. The reason why, well, it's not a bobble hat, but you know what I mean, penny hat, whatever you call them. I've got it on, the reason why is because I knew it was going to be a bit windy later on, and it's nasty when that wind gets in your lug holes, isn't it? But it's all good though, fellas. I mean, I've had 9 fish, maybe 10, I don't know. I think it's 9 though, with that Rockling. All been whiting, but there's been some nice ones. I've had 2 or 3 really juicy ones that I could have took home and eaten, like, apart from the guttuck one, which I will take home. I'll probably have that for my dinner tomorrow. I'll just get a couple of little fillets off it and do it a bit of beer batter or something. Go in my bar and get a little bottle of beer out and, I don't know, make some little tempura batter with it or something. But yeah, there's only me down here. There's only me down here all night. There's a few fishing right at the very end, about 500-600 yards down there. Nobody at the other end. I've hardly seen any cars because the road's blocked off from the flyover near McDonald's at the bottom of here. And you've got to go all the way to Wesel to turn round, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. But there you go. When I came here, I had to go all the way to Wesel Road, bottom of Wesel Road flyover, to come back the other way to come in, because there was only one entrance either way. So there's a big diversion on. But other than that, I've really enjoyed tonight. I mean, it's been really entertaining for fishing, because there's been lots of bites. So I've enjoyed it. Right, I'm going to put you back on that rod for a little bit, because if this rain does absolutely come down, I'm going to cut this session short, because 9 or 10 fish is good enough for me. Alright, I want a cod, and I'll probably get one if I stayed, because it's really nice out there. And the baits are holding out, and there's no crabs. So I've got a mega chance of getting some good fish tonight, but it's this bloody rain. If it holds off, if you just hold off for another hour and a half, I'll stay a while out, because it's midnight. What was the chances of that? Look at that, look, midnight. I'll just put you back on. There you go. Bang on midnight. How's that? And it's the 14th of November. There is another video to go up before this one. You hadn't seen it yet, but you will have done by the time you watch this. After that disaster last night, I did get a fish, but so I didn't blank, kept my run going. But bloody hell, man, it was insane. It was totally opposite of what was happening here. I've got a bite on the end rod. That one there, there's a bite on it. That's one I just cast out with the squid heads on, innit? Because it went off of me with the rod. We'll keep a little eye on it. I can get these rods brighter, by the way. I've got my light on very low. Obviously if I get a bite I'll turn it up full. Well, not full, but higher. It is bloody raining now. I think it's raining too much to film. I'm getting a bit worried about the rain now. It looks pretty bad in the distance. Right, I'm going to have to go. I would have liked to have caught that. Oh no, it's off again, look. I would have liked to have pulled that in on the bite, but I've got a feeling my camera might get soaked and then it won't work. I'm more worried about my DJI module rather than my camera, really, because that's attached to the side and that 100% is not waterproof. Right, I'm going to have to go and cover this mic because it's starting to rain pretty hard now, so if I do get that fish, if it goes again a few times, I'll pull it in, I will show you it, so I'll see you in a bit. Here we go then, fellas, that's fish number 11. I haven't showed you one because it's been raining, but it's just stopped enough for me to show you this one. So that's fish number 11. It's another whiting, but you can go back. It's still raining, but it's stopped a little bit. But I can't film for long because, as you can see, it's still raining. So I shall be back shortly. I just thought I'd show you that fish. Be back in a while. The back fella's just had an almighty bite, almighty. And got a stonker of a whiting on it. I can't show you all these pullings because it's raining. And it's just lip hooks, so it's quite easy to get off. But look at the shine the light off. Look at the size of these bloody whiting, man. They're massive. For whiting in the Humber Lake, that's, I don't usually get that bigger on this area, but you know, it shows you they're pretty damn big. That's fish number 12. They're all going back, these fish, apart from the one that I gut up earlier. I had no choice but to take that one, but it was a big one luckily, so that bait can go back out. It's caught me a few fish, that bait, you know, because they're not getting the bait. I put that much bait on. As you can see, the bait is just full. I've just like really put loads on. So basically, I can just knock it straight back out. And then hopefully find a bigger fish. But I aren't grumbling, 12 fish. You know, if it weren't for this rain, I'd probably stay until bloody 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning this rate, but I don't think I will with the rain. I mean, there's plenty of fish, plenty of bites. There's biting. I ain't gone more than 5 or 6 minutes without a bite or some interest. That's, I've now got a bite on the other rod. It is raining, so I don't want to ruin my bloody camera, but I just had a bite on my other rod. As I was just sorting that one out, the other one went. So I say that's how much bite action there is. Right, I'm going to have to go because it is really raining badly. As I say, I might have to pull that other one in. It's gone a few times, hasn't it? I'll pull it in because it might be fish number 13. While I've got the camera on, because you know what's going to happen. I'll turn the camera off, pull it in, there'll be a fish on it, I'll have to put it back on again. I think I've gone over my bloody line here though. I think I have. Feels like there's a fish on it though. Yeah, it is. Fish number 13. I've got that one on camera only because the camera was on still. It's only another whiting, but it's fish number 13. It's not as big as the other one. All in the lip though. And there's no problem taking him out tonight. Still got my light on, sorry about that fellas, but there you go, it's only a little one. Fish number 13, he can go back. Get him back quick. Get this rod back out quick. Check the bait. Actually that needs rebaiting, so I'll have to rebait that. We're going to get going for now fellas, because as I say it's really raining heavily and I don't want to ruin my camera, so I'll see you in a bit. Right fellas, I'm back. I've had to jump in the van. I finished off with 15 fish. The heavens opened up and it's absolutely pulverising it down. Look out there, look. It's absolutely coming down like the billios. So I've had to bail out real quick and get all my wet gear off and get in here. So it's been great here at Makro anyway. It's a complete contrast to last night. I've had 15 fish, 1 Rockling and 14 whiting. Yeah, there was all whiting. But at least it was action all night, you know, there's lots of bites and stuff, and I would have probably ended up with a cod or an haddock if I'd have stayed, but I can't because it's raining and I can't film in it, obviously. So, unfortunately, we'll have to call it a day. The time, by the way, incidentally, is 5 minutes past 1, so it's about our time now. So, until next time, sorry about the lighting and stuff, but until next time from me, Jimmy Cod Bites from Makro on a really blustery, wet Thursday morning, is it? It's like Friday morning, one of the two. It's a very good night from me. Good night. Till next time.